to a town not far outside of Buckenewald. It was about 4 miles. Now about 4 miles from Buckenewald. It was the German Air Force had the airplanes and the barracks, and they believe me, they took good care of their pilots. The barracks were so we moved into we got into there on the 21st of April, and at about lunchtime unloaded our trucks and were put back on trucks. And the old Army thing, they don't tell you where you're going. So we got back on the trucks and we rode about 4 miles. We went through these open gates with a fence all the way around it. And we came into something that it's hard to describe. But the odor that we ran into when we went through those gates, it was terrible. Oh God, it was terrible. And you see the people in there. I didn't know this was going on. No, I did not know that. It was some copies of, or the copies of the Stars and Stripes at times had that, but I didn't always get a copy of the Stars and Stripes. And then if I did get a copy, it wasn't in there. So no, I did not know we were going to come into something like that.
Thank you.
Okay?
How did they get food from the Americans? What was that about?
I can't answer all those questions because I wasn't involved in all of it. We went into a camp that had about 30,000 people in it. So we were an outfit that, I don't know, 230, roughly 232 enlisted men. Incidentally, we had 40 nurses with us, but they didn't go into the camp. They took them up into Weimar to live in the houses up there. They were not in with us at all. But how they got their food, how we got, that amazes me. How we were able to supply them with the amount of food that had to come into that camp every day. Of course, they couldn't eat big meals. If they did, a couple of them, when I first opened the camp up, a couple of the prisoners, call them prisoners or whatever, got a hold of some food. They ate too much, and it killed them. So you had to watch what you ate, or what they did. Okay? You had to be very careful of how you touched them, because you could break the skin and bones through the skin with no problem, without trying. You couldn't, when like at, for instance, when we had our own soldiers who were taken care of, at nighttime, you could roll them a bit, alcohol their backs, fluff their pillows and things like that. You couldn't do that with them. You made them as comfortable as you possibly could. And believe me, we tried. When we got them as patients, it was just terrible. When we first got in, went back into Buchenwald, we said took us 2 days. We had to clean up the barracks that was there for the German prisoners, because when the Germans left, they did damage to the barracks, and a lot of the prisoners got in there. I call them prisoners. That's not the right short term, but when a lot of they did damage. So it took us 2 days, along with German people, 2 days, night and day, to clean those barracks up, so that we could use it as a hospital. We wound up, the bottom tier was headquarters, and the back part of it was, where the officers slept. I don't remember now what it was like. They could see for their own eyes. So, and I read an article after that said there were 2,000 troops that the Patton troops brought down to Buckenewald to see what was going on. But they knew it. They had to know it. I'm sorry. I can't believe that they didn't. With the odor and so forth, no.
Okay, we're getting short on questions. Okay, we'll try to, there's
Tim?
three hands up right now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Quick question, and first a comment. My dad, on December 26, 1944, their squadron had their first resupply mission to Bastogne.
Your dedication, service, and devotion to the United States Armed Forces and the United States of America in support of our freedom in general. Given with sincere appreciation, July 18, 2026. Omar S. Morris, Grand Master of Masons.
Thank you, Scott. Can somebody take a picture of us with, and I want to thank Scott Daly for getting this ready for us. And it's a shirt from the Masons,
Oh,
New
thank you
Jersey
so much.
Masons, and some guy that's on here, and I don't know who he
I don't
is.
know who he is.
He is. But I called to find out your size.
Hold it
and,
up.
Hold the shirt up.
Hold it up so everybody can see it.
Vanna White will hold up the shirt. Now, if anybody wants a shirt, speak to Scott Daly. He'll get the shirts.